Hello, this is Dr. Lenny Fox, host of the video series Top 10 Things to Do If You Hurt Your Back. Number 1 was don't panic. Number 2, breathe calmly to let your body relax and feel less pain. Number 3 is really along the same line. It's going to be get non-painful movement into the injured area. Now, first, a word of caution. If you've seriously injured your back, a bad car accident, you fall off a roof, you fall 20 feet off a ladder, you get somehow hit with a baseball bat in the spine, that's not the time to do any kind of movement until you've been examined, probably at the emergency room, and make sure there's nothing broken, no real traumatic damage. But in the typical type of back pain where you do something, pick up a piece of paper, reach for something, you just wake up and your back hurts, you've been sitting all day and your back hurts. Again, the 95% of things that cause back pain in our daily lives, this is very good to do, very relaxing, and will start letting your brain realize that movement can occur without so much pain. And then, naturally, your brain will then wisely let things relax, allow you to feel better. So we've got 4 different ways of doing this. First, we've got Marcus, who will demonstrate 2 ways of getting non-painful movement into your back when you're standing. Why don't you turn this way so the camera can see from the side? So Marcus, remember the first one was?
Bending me, oh.
There we go, this way, that way, just getting a little movement with the knees bent a little bit, that's right. Bending backward a little and looking up as you bend back, bending forward as you go forward.
Remember, only
Go
bend
back and forth. Just did a couple more. Backward. There you go. Now, Marcus is very young and agile, so he's moving probably a lot more than many people will move if they have back pain. This is possibly a more accurate example of your typical 40 to 50-year-old person may be able to move about this far. If it hurts when you move, don't move quite that far. That's the whole point of it, getting non-painful movement. Okay, you see the knees are bent. That's going to be a little more relaxing, hands right over where it hurts for some support. That also calms things down. And Marcus, we had the second one. Remember, when you're standing up, reaching way up and bending just a little to the side.
until it hurts.
Right. If you find that it hurts when you go, then you know next time don't go quite that far. Right? Mm-hmm. Again, it might be a little more comfortable if the knees are bent slightly. Don't have to be that much, just a little. So one side and the other side. Very good. And then you will possibly find that after you do it a couple times, you can more comfortably go a little further, right? Feeling good, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now, we've got a couple more ways of doing this. This is Josh, who really would like to play the role of Marcus in this, but he is Josh Fox, and who will first demonstrate flattening the back and arching the back. Flattening the back and arching the back. Mr. Cameraman, why don't you come a little closer and shoot right here so you can see how he's flattening the back and arching the back. Maybe you can move back a little bit to really get it in the view. No, I meant the cameraman.
Not you.
There we go. Okay. You got that, Mr. Cameraman?
Yeah, it was good
okay.
Before.
Flattening the back and arching the back. If it hurts, don't go quite that far. If it doesn't hurt, you can expand the motion a little bit more. Then we also have bending the knees to the side, and let those knees drop all the way down, Josh or Marcus or whoever you are. There we go. Side to side. It's nice also if you leave the arms out and just turn your head to the opposite side. Josh, you might want to do that a little bit slower, because if your back were really hurting, you'd probably only be able to go. There we go. That's a nice stretch, very relaxing. And so, here we had 4 different ways of getting some nice, calming, relaxing motion into the spine. Technical terms, we're stimulating proprioceptive nerves, which block nociceptive nerves. But who cares about all that technical jargon? Basically, you're going to feel a little better. You'll be able to do what you need to do. And that's it for episode 3. See you at number 4.
Adios, muchachos.